Welcome guys. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Her Business. We have a guest today, my baby.
It's been too long.
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back. So
Yes.
guys, if you guys haven't watched our videos, I have a birthday video on my YouTube channel, our cooking in my kitchen. Watch the video and leave a comment. So in today's video we'll be sharing 10 things we learned at 30. Don't forget to leave a comment on the comment section.
Yes, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Please give
All
this video a
right.
thumbs up.
So, 10 things at 30?
Yes, 10
Oh my
things at
gosh.
30.
Well, for sure. 30, well, you learn this from your into adulthood, that life is not easy.
No.
Life definitely is not easy.
You have to pay bills.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, and for somebody coming from the Caribbean, of course we have bills that we pay happy, but trust me, living in the America,
It's different.
coming here in my 30s, it's like you live just to pay bills.
Yeah. I'm
It's
telling
not,
you.
yeah, I tell you. But at 30, this is when you start maturing. This is when you start appreciating your parents.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Because you have kids now.
You have kids now, and
Yeah.
well, I had kids in my 20s, but in my
When
30s,
you started living all by yourself.
well, you know, I lived before that.
Okay.
But at 30, it just hit different.
Yeah.
It just hits you that, listen, you start seeing yourself more in your parents' eyes. Like, before, even in your 20s, your parents were the adults. But now you realize, hey, I'm the adult around here.
Yeah.
I'm the one that makes the decisions. I'm the grown up. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
Yeah, I learned how to, praise God, pray more and praise God and be thankful. Remember when I was, trying to conceive this our daughter, when I had miscarriage, I started praying, and then I started praying more and appreciating God and being thankful was, I would say, blessed me a lot, because I remember 2020, I told you about it on a Thanksgiving day when we were about to eat on the dining. My husband was praying, my soulmate wanted to pray, and then we started praying, and then I made a silent prayer. I said, God, I'm thankful for the baby in my tummy. I was not pregnant.
You were not.
No. So,
Yeah.
and then Thanksgiving is something that I've learned to do more often, because I see answers after doing that.
And this is not point number 3. This is kind of
Number 2.
piggybacking on what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
Spiritual maturity. Definitely, you have, as a Christian, you have this appreciation for God, but in your 30s, it hits differently.
Yeah.
You feel like you need to see God more,
Yeah.
depend on Him more, and you just see life in general differently. So you start appreciating, as you say, Thanksgiving. You start being more thankful.
Yeah.
And then this is the third one, I think, for me. You start appreciating life more.
Yeah.
You mentioned Thanksgiving, which is kind of leading into this one. You start appreciating life more, because when you hit 30, you start knowing a lot more people who pass.
Yeah.
So you start valuing life a lot more, because all the people, I grew up with a lot of elderly people,
Yeah.
especially from my church, and we were very close. My parents were close with a lot of older people, and they're all dead. And so it hits me that, life is fragile, and you have to cherish and value the people around you.
Number 4, value family. I value family more because now I have just my husband, our 2 kids, and myself. So no other family. So you have to value these ones you have, because your neighbor, you don't even know your neighbor.
Oh.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know anybody, no friends. You have to drive to a friend's house, just like my friend. We always have to drive to each other's house when we have time, because we have to work on clock in this country. So now I learn how to value my family as much as I can, because
They're everything.
they're everything to me. That's what they say. Family is everything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you have to value the one you have, and then appreciate them for everything they do for you, no matter how little it is.
Oh, yeah.
We have to appreciate them, because family is the only people we can run to whenever we have problems, whenever we're in need, whenever we are in any difficult situation. Family is what I hold very dear to my heart. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So as a single mom, You know, it's me and my 2 kids,
Yeah.
and they're my world. But in addition, I know you mentioned valuing your little core in your home, but I also learned to value, like my parents are back home in Jamaica and other family. So we check up on each other, calling and you know, pray for them, and you value them too.
Of course.
And if there's any time you get to spend with them, like when my parents visit, or we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So
if I can go to Nigeria and see my mom. Oh,
I
Lord.
tell you, so I
Yeah.
value family. But I think this is point 5 now.
Yes.
Valuing friendships.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
our friendship here.
Yeah.
You know, I met Happy, what, 4 years ago?
Yes. Oh,
And it's just been an awesome friendship.
yes.
I thank God for her.
Thank God for you too.
Yes, you know, Happy shows up for everything for me and my kids. Showing up, and I try to show up as best. I mean, she's a better friend, to be honest. She shows up more, but
I
yeah.
know why.
You know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for understanding.
Understand, yeah.
Yes, but and I have other friends too that you really value people in general, and this comes off when I talk about you know, the life, valuing life. You value God. Remember we mentioned God. You value life. You value family. You value friends. So 30 forces you to value more of what you have, and so you learn to be even contented.
Yeah.
You mentioned Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. So one of the things that you learn in your 30s is to be contented. In your 20s, you wanted the world. And then reality hits in your 30s. And then you're like, hey, I might not achieve this or that. But you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You start loving your life and what God has blessed you with. You start counting your blessings. And it's not about the grass on the other side. Because I'm learning that the grass on the other side, they used to say, it's greener because it's watered. But I'm learning that it's greener because it's fake. So you know what? Over on my grass over here, I am loving what I have over here and just giving thanks for it. So we learn to be content.
Number 6, living a healthy life. You know, I've learned how to eat food that will keep me healthy and my family. That will do more exercise. You know, I work out. I go to the gym because we have the gym for it. You better join me.
It's like I know Happy.
She's covering her face because she don't want to. She's always procrastinating.
Oh my gosh. It's like, you know, though. In your 30s, you know. You know that you should.
Yeah, you should better.
But doing it with something else.
I know, it's not easy, but it's determination
Yeah.
that leads to success, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I learned how to always work out, live a healthy life, eat healthy food, you know, and advise people, you know, on how to motivate someone out there with my videos. You know, I try my best to motivate someone because I'm learning from others that motivates me.
Yes.
You know, there's this lady that I saw on YouTube. She's a Nigerian celebrity, Kate Henshaw. I mentioned her in my video. That because she's like 50 something, but she's looking like 20 something because she works out every morning, dance, having fun while doing it. So yeah, if you motivate yourself, have fun while doing it, you keep going. So I always pray that God help me to keep up with this so I can live longer and see my children. Because if we live a healthy life, we'll live longer. You know? So I learned how to live a healthy life with my family. I also advise my mom about that too.
Oh yeah, and I'm taking it Happy because I know, and I know I need to do a lot better because of course, you know, whether we like it or not, our health is declining. We're getting older. Yeah. So we definitely have to be more mindful and careful and intentional about taking care of our health. Yeah. So yeah, I'm taking a page. You
need to advise old people. Like I remember my father-in-law came to visit us. He don't like taking anything like fruits, living a healthy life. He just wants you to give him medication so that he'll be fine. That's okay for him, but it's not good. So you have to also advise the old people around you because they are very stubborn, you know. Advise them, do something for them, show them love while doing this healthy, you know, practice, and they're gonna appreciate it.
Yeah. So I've learned in my 30s too, that it's okay to let go. You know, in my younger years, I had a lot of heartbreaks. And when I talk about heartbreaks, it's not just with guys or whatever, with friendships, in family. You know, people hurt you and you want to mend and you want things to be the way it was. But in my 30s, I'm learning that there are some things that will never be how it was before, and that's okay. Life is always changing. You have to let go. So you may have like a close relationship with your siblings or your cousins or friends. You might lose high school friends, college friends, people who you were close with. We have moved so many times, me and my kids, that we have learned that, listen, you can't get too attached to people, and it's okay that not everybody will be with you on your journey.
Of course.
You know, you want to carry everything and everybody, you want things to be the same, but life is always changing. So I have learned it's okay to let go.
And let God.
Let go and let God.
Yeah. In my 30s, I learned how to see every moment like tomorrow never exists, you know, because there's a saying that say you have to live your life. Don't think about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself.
Oh yeah,
because we can sleep and we don't wake up.
Oh yeah,
and everything is gone. So I just learned how to live for today.
For today.
Yeah, live for
in
today.
the moment.
Yes,
seizing the moment.
Yeah, live for today. Do what you can that will make you happy. Live your life. Make yourself happy. Whatever you're doing, you're cooking. Just be happy at that moment. Appreciate that moment that you have.
Oh yeah. So yeah, now is golden. Take advantage of now. As she said, tomorrow is definitely not promised. So you have to seize the moment and have fun. Have fun. You may not be able to go somewhere you want to go.
Yeah.
But for me and my kids, we entertain each other when we're going on a road trip or anything. We know how to have fun. We with limited resources.
Yes.
You know, it's not, we may not be able to go to Disney or Six Flags or whatever the case is, but we mentioned being content.
Yeah.
Being content, but we're living in the moment, because a lot of people spend time thinking about what you don't have or what's not going for you. And I do that sometimes too. But I'm learning, you know, you waste so much time, and time is so precious, and you'll never have this moment again.
Yes.
This is the only time you'll have this moment. So seize the moments as they come.
Yeah.
So in my 30s, I am learning to value silence. I am an extrovert. I've always been an extrovert, but for some reason, I value time with myself and by myself. Time of reflection and introspection. I never felt like I needed to be alone at any point. But for me, personally, I don't know if you can relate with that one, but I like having quiet moments, or just moments with me and God.
I'm an introvert, so I like being like you know, not too much crowd.
Yeah.
And like that's why when you see us celebrating birthdays, we're always just the three of us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yes, that quiet moment for me, it's new. That's something I have developed or learned to appreciate in my 30s.
Number 10, living a life without regret.
Yes.
That's a good one, you know.
Yeah. So a lot of people spend their times regretting. Sometimes we paint a life that we wanted, and now in your 30s you realize, hey, I'm in my 30s and I probably didn't achieve the house. I didn't achieve the second or third degree. I didn't the marriage, all that kind of thing, and you will find yourself regretting. But I'm learning, you know, everything that happened up to this moment is for a reason, is for a purpose.
Yes.
And because I publish books and I help people write books and I edit books and that kind of thing, I have come across a lot of trauma where people have gone through a lot of abuse and different things in their childhood years and that kind of thing. But when I'm having like a one-on-one talk, I'm saying to them, look at you now, you're writing a story to bless others. Yes, it was painful, but everything that happened to you from the moment you came into this world up to this point, it happened for a reason. And so I said to people, don't resent your journey or your past, even though it's painful. Embrace it and live a life of no regret. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember a friend of mine. She was always saying, I'm not married. I'm 30. I'm not married yet. And I was saying, you have to be patient because you're not going to get married to the man. They will come to you. Be patient. And then now she's married. Yeah, she's married and now she's regretting it. See, so that's why it's not good to rush into things at times. You know, rush.
You just gave a bonus though.
Don't rush into things because sometimes we might regret it or you might regret it. It's good for you to seek God's face, direction, and then be patient.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you guys. And don't forget to don't forget to subscribe, like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share.
It was awesome being here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.